I'm Stacy Oknishek with Plexus Worldwide. I'm an independent ambassador, and I wanted to take a few minutes to share about the supplement combo that has literally transformed my health journey over the last year or so. So before I get started, I just want you to know that neither myself nor Plexus Worldwide are promising to heal anything. This is just my opinion and personal experience with these products. So let me tell you a little story. About a year and a half ago, less than a year and a half ago, I sat down, the room was empty, I had the house to myself, the family was gone, I had my show coming on, and I had grabbed about 4 or 5 squares of that individually wrapped dark chocolate. And I was all settled into the couch, and I had my chocolate and probably something to drink and a blanket. And I really enjoyed my show, no interruptions. And I got to the end of the show and went to turn it off and put things away. And I realized I still had most of my chocolate there. In fact, I had only eaten 1 square of the whole stack that I had brought over to snack during my show. So that really made me think. I mean, it wasn't deprivation. It just was that I didn't want it. I didn't have a taste for it, and 1 square was enough. So I knew then and there that my TriPlex combo that I had been taking for about a week and a half had really started transforming something different in my body. This wasn't a diet pill. This wasn't a quick fix. This was addressing some root issues that I had in my body, and primarily with sugar cravings and energy and hormonal balance. So I'm really passionate about these products and this combo in particular. So here's a few things. I'm hoping to get through this quickly. So first of all, it consists of 3 products, the Plexus TriPlex combo. The first is Plexus Slim, which is the pink drink. And when you buy it, it comes in a 30-day supply with a bunch of little packets. You just take out a packet, rip it open, and pour it into a bottle of water and shake it up. About 8 to 16 ounces, typically a little bit warmer water or room temperature water is better to help it mix up, and then you can add some ice later if you want to. And basically, this is our flagship product. So the main goal of Plexus Slim is to stabilize your blood sugar. I thought forever that stabilized blood sugar was something that I didn't have a problem with. I thought it was just for diabetics and something that I didn't have to worry about. And I did my research before I started taking Plexus. And I realized that once your body's system is stabilized on the blood sugar side, it is freed up to manage all of your other systems more effectively. So this helps with cravings because you're not, crashing for sugar, and your body systems aren't going up and down with your sugar levels. So your cravings are more in control. Your hormones can stabilize better. You reduce inflammation. There's alpha lipoic acid in here that helps reduce inflammation. So people that have some chronic diseases that involve inflammatory issues in the body have really seen a lot of relief with this. And then also sleep. Do you know how many Americans struggle to sleep through the night? I had no idea. This has never been an issue for me, but I have read tons of testimonials about people that have started taking Plexus for the first time are now sleeping through a full night's sleep, a nice 8 hours sleep without any trouble. And that's not, over-the-counter medications to help them sleep. This is using natural supplements from Plexus that help stabilize and recalibrate their body, that allows them to sleep restfully through the night. Second, Probio 5. Awesome probiotic. So we all know that everybody needs a probiotic, right? It's all over the news, it's all over the health news. So what's great about this is that it's not just a probiotic. So to start, this 5 here is indicates the number of the most effective probiotic strains that you can have in your body to help boost the good stuff. So we both know that we all know that there are good and bad bacteria in our gut, right? So this will increase the good. So that's what all probiotics do. That's great. But what do we do about the bad? Most probiotics don't do anything about that. And unless you address it, there's always going to be bad stuff in there. And typically, the bad bacteria is going to be stronger than the good. So what we need to do is address the bad, right? So the ProBio 5 has antifungal and food enzymes to help your digestion, but also control the bad bacteria. So we want to get rid of that. Google Candida yeast symptoms and see if you have any of those symptoms. I did. And that's something that I'm constantly managing. And in fact, I think over 90% of Americans have a yeast overgrowth in their system. This helps eliminate and control that. So hands down, the best probiotic on the market. I will go toe-to-toe with you on this probiotic against yours. So hugely powerful, and you really need to be on this. So next, lastly, BioCleanse. This is a magnesium and vitamin C supplement, and don't let that word cleanse scare you. This is not one of those scary cleanses that you never want to leave the bathroom or be, less than 6 feet from a bathroom. This is a very gentle, mild cleanse, and basically it just helps you have a bowel movement as often as you should be, which is 2 to 3 times a day. Did you know that? I didn't, and I have struggled with that my whole life. I have struggled to have one my whole life, and I know we don't all want to talk about it, but it's a critical part of our overall health. And if we're not eliminating all of the gunk, it's staying in our body. And what is that doing to our health long term, to chronic illnesses and pains and long-term disease? So we need to eliminate that waste, and BioCleanse helps you do that. It also helps with magnesium deficiencies. So Google magnesium deficiency symptoms and see if you have any of those symptoms. I've heard testimonies of people that have had ongoing headaches because of magnesium deficiencies, and also leg cramps. That's also people struggle with that on a regular basis. Could be related to magnesium. So overall, amazing cleanse. And then lastly, my favorite piece of this is that it oxygenates our body. It oxygenates, it means there's more oxygen in the body, which means disease does not like to live and reproduce in an oxygen-rich environment. So my doc on my last checkup was overwhelmed with the levels of oxygenation in my body and my blood, as well as my B12 levels, which is, this is a side note, X Factor multivitamin, amazing. My B12s were through the roof and higher than they normally see in anyone. And then also the cholesterol levels in my blood work were just unbelievable. So the doc wanted to know what I was doing, what I was eating, and what I was taking to help manage that so well. So you will see, in closing, 60 days here. This is a 60-day money-back guarantee. Anybody can get 60 days a full refund back on your products. So I encourage you to use that to the fullest. Every one of my customers, I tell them you need to sign up and you need to take it and be committed to the process for 60 days. Set a reminder on your clock, on your phone, a little alarm. Take your products diligently for 60 days. Take your water, drink your water. We can talk about how much water you need to be taking later. And just be diligent to the process. Be committed for 60 days, and I will coach and guide you through the process. So 3 ways to buy. There's retail, there's preferred. You can save $5 or $10 on the product using preferred, and it's an auto ship program. And then my favorite is join as a wholesale ambassador. That's the cheapest way you can get the products. There is no pressure to sell, and you're joining an amazing company with an amazing reputation and tons of ambassadors across the country in Canada and Australia. So I will sign off now, but in the comments will be a link to my website, and feel free to reach out personally to me at any time. I love these products, and I think you can tell they've made a huge difference in my life and my energy and my vitality. And I look forward to coaching you through your health goals this year.